Hey, this will be a video chart on AFPW. Before I get started, I would like to note to please check my IRP disclaimer. With that being said, want to get this highlighted. A very nice day today, and as you can see by looking at the volume, biggest it's had in a long time, and with that had some nice bullish price action. On the end of the day, it was up just a little under 16%, so a nice day, nice volume. Also, I wanted to point out they had news out this morning, which was obviously bullish given the response of the chart today. But it was out at 7 o'clock, so gave plenty of people time to see it, and then you can see that lots of people decided to act on it. But I'd encourage you to check it out, read through it. It's a nice looking press release, and obviously, like I said, the market did like what they saw based on this nice volume bar down here. So let's dig into the chart and kind of talk about what's been going on. I first started following this chart a while ago when this hammer candle was formed, and it was one of those situations where what, maybe this is the potential bottom down here. This was right. You could have actually gotten in below 4%, but right at about 4%. And since then, it's almost gone up 100%. So one of those things where great example of a hammer candle after getting confirmation leading to even bigger things. So the first thing to point out is just simply the higher lows. Every time this chart has kind of try to go back down from the bears pushing it, we've had a low there, and then right here during this little pullback, then we had kind of this pullback here where we put in the same low here and there, and now we're starting to push upwards again. So since mid-December, the bulls have been strong and have been pretty steady in their push upwards. They haven't letting the bears take too much from them at all. So that's a good thing to see. You always want to see the price putting in higher lows. The other thing that's really nice, besides the volume and price action today, obviously, is that we were able to close above this purple line here, which is the 50-day simple moving average. If you follow charts, you know that the 50-day and 200-day moving averages are ones that pretty much everybody uses. So there's kind of that dynamic of self-fulfilling prophecies in them. So today, this close above, that's a nice thing to see because that just shows that there's still strength going. It's been a while since the price has been even up above this. You have to go back quite a while. So to see it now finally be able to creep above there, good sign. And let's see kind of what next week brings. Now the one thing that needs to be watched, and it's not a bad thing or anything, but it's just pretty evident, is that this 0.01 or excuse me 0.075 level is being kind of a thorn in the side of the chart. It hit it back here on January 4th, and then today bounced off it once again. So this is going to be kind of the key resistance area that we would like to see fall. Now remember, at the same time, we are making higher lows, so something's got to give. Either this trend's going to give, or this resistance level's going to give, and we're going to see a bigger move up. If 0.075 does fall, then resistance levels really thin out quite a bit. You're not looking at the next resistance till up around this area here, which is basically up here at about 0.09. So you could say, oh, well, that's only a cent and a half, but when we're under 10 cents, a cent and a half makes a big difference in terms of percentages. So I'm not going to go too far above that, one step at a time. But if 0.075 does fall, then look for the next area, kind of battleground, to be right around this 9 cent mark. As far as supports, we have these moving averages below us, so that will be everything that you kind of need to keep your eyes on. The lowest I would like to see it go, or maybe I should rephrase that and say I wouldn't like to see it drop below this level here. We've had it twice go down and bounce off of 0.055, so it's looking like that's a pretty nice area of support. So that's kind of the key area right there where I'd like to see it hold on any sort of pullback. But regardless, huge volume today with that news release, so things are looking good. And I think next week should be pretty interesting, and we'll have to see kind of what transpires. But if 0.075 falls, then things could really get pretty exciting from a charting perspective. But at the same time, we got to make sure our support levels hold too. So keep your eye on these and make sure that we can keep putting in these higher lows. If there are any other questions on the chart, please shoot me a message. If not, I'd encourage you to check out bullwarriorstocks.com. If you go there and sign up for the free newsletter, you'll be sent a free ebook. And with your newsletter subscription, you'll get chart setups, trade ideas, educational pieces, all sorts of things from penny stocks up to big boards. So there's a good variety, something for everybody, and everything's free. So it's worth checking out. And just as an example, we had AFPW as one of our focus charts for the week right in this area around here, and it's since gone up, about 30-40% from there. So had you been signed up for the newsletter, you could have gotten earlier warning and be making some money on this one right now. So this is just one of the many examples. But anyways, I'd encourage you to sign up, give it a try, and then see what you think. So one last time, this was AFPW. Thanks for listening, and have a great weekend.